How to develop your critical thinking. Critical thinking is one of the most important skills useful in the workplace and in everyday life. Critical thinking helps us solve problems and build strategies. Employers seek to hire employees with strong critical thinking skills. People apply critical thinking by using rationality to determine what to do or believe in a particular situation. Critical thinkers tend to be independent and competent. If you practice critical thinking, you connect ideas logically. You analyze and evaluate arguments. You find inconsistencies and errors in your work and the work of others. You solve complex problems. A critical thinker is good at accumulating information and using it to deduce actual results. Critical thinkers are better problem solvers than those who just memorize information. Employers value critical thinking. This is especially important in strategic and analytical positions. Critical thinking helps in making important, life-changing decisions. It encourages you to research and prioritize objective logic over initial emotional reactions. Critical thinking helps people better understand themselves and their motives and goals. With critical thinking, you can improve your life and promote personal growth and life satisfaction. Critical thinkers know how to research and find the essential pieces of information that make them well informed about any topic. This is useful in workplace discussions and when positioning yourself as an opinion leader. Critical thinkers can look at issues from multiple perspectives. They are more informed and flexible and can change their views and opinions in light of new information. How can you increase your critical thinking resources? Save critical thinking for important issues. Critical thinking comes in handy when the consequences of a decision are essential. If we were thinking critically about every decision, we would be exhausted before the important work began. Every day, we have thousands of potential decisions to make. Most of the time, we make choices based on habit or automatic decision making. We rely on successful decisions made in the past and our positive experience. In some situations, we have to look for alternatives. Automatic thinking gives us an evolutionary advantage. It helps us avoid the fatigue of multiple decision making and works well most of the time. Automatic thinking becomes a problem from a cognitive standpoint when we depend on it too much. It can become problematic when we rely on intuition in serious decision making. It doesn't matter much what kind of coffee you drink. It does not matter much if you decide to eat an apple or an orange. But if you're going to buy a house, you're going to be more worried about your decision. And in that case, you will need critical thinking, not intuition. Save your cognitive energy and critical thinking for the things that really matter. Engage in critical thinking in the morning. This rule works for both morning larks and night owls. Very rare people do their best work at night. Do your most crucial thinking work in the morning. The decision fatigue builds up during the day. Therefore, people are more likely to make poor decisions in the evening as the workload accumulates. Take pauses. To incorporate genuinely critical thinking, take a step back. Give yourself more time to think about the issue. Delaying your decision by even 1/10 of a second increases the accuracy of your decision. If you are considering something critically important and your decision is crucial to you, it is helpful to take your time to develop or make a decision. No matter how good one's critical thinking skills are, giving oneself a chance to pause is always essential. Play devil's advocate. Our intuition will always offer an opinion. It could also be called the System 1, based on Daniel Kahneman's book Thinking, Fast and Slow. We cannot turn it off altogether. Our System 1 will always tell us what it thinks we should do. This perception can be preconceived. Similar experiences or choices from the past will reinforce it. You can try to overcome your mental habits and consciously get out of autopilot mode. Consider the possible alternatives. Find at least 4 arguments for your point of view and at least 4 arguments against it. Weigh the arguments for and against. Reduce the degree of emotion. When you are overwhelmed with emotion, when you are in stress, the System 1 takes over. In such a situation, it is hard to awaken critical thinking resources. To manage your emotions, do some body practices. You can do Jacobson muscular relaxation. You can do some breathing cycles with lengthened exhalations or square breathing. You can drink water as slowly as you can. Take a shower or at least wash your hands slowly under the stream of water, paying increased attention to your skin sensations. If you reduce the intensity of your emotions by 20 to 25%, you have already helped yourself. You can start analyzing your thoughts, considering the alternatives, and making decisions. There are more rules for critical thinking. They are also the ones most often violated, leading to maladaptive decisions. But the above tips are the most useful for everyday life. If you consider your alternatives in the morning, if you give yourself enough time, if you calm your emotions, you will improve critical thinking skills and will be able to make better decisions. Thanks for watching.